In last video, we discussed about Mars in the 5th house of the horoscope. In this video, we are going to talk about the effects of Venus in the 5th house. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani, help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic Astrology. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You will be getting Vedic astrological videos just like this one, and these videos will help you go further, faster into Vedic astrological studies. If you have any question, add me on Instagram at Pramanik Astrology. I read all the DMs and I reply to all the DMs. If you have any question, you can also share your queries, feedback, questions on the YouTube comment section of the relevant videos. I read all the comments and I reply to almost all the comments. If you are looking for readings and consultation, check out the link into the description section and go for the complete horoscope analysis. Venus in the 5th house of the horoscope. But before we talk about Venus in the 5th house, what is Venus? Venus, the first thing which comes to my mind when I think of Venus is the feminine and receptive energy. Venus is a femininity, receptivity. Venus is all about love and peace. Venus is all about the beauty. Venus is about the sensuality. Venus is more of a comforts and nourishment in your life. Venus also signifies wife or spouse in your horoscope. Venus is also the Karaka for marriage. Venus also signifies the art and artistic talents, and artistic expression and artistic pursuits. Venus also signifies the beauty. This is the basic significations of Venus in our life. And what is 5th house? 5th house is the third from the third. So this third house basically is all about yourself, is about inner self, and third from the third is the innermost self. Okay, so 5th house is the Bhavat Bhavam for the third house, as it is third from the third. 5th house is about the self-expression. That is the reason 5th house is about the love and romance. 5th house is also the house of your intelligence. 5th house is also the house of your strategic intelligence. More so about the strategies. 5th house is also about your education. 5th house also signifies the creative pursuits, performing arts, cinema, or any other creative pursuits where person is involved into the self-expression. 5th house is also about your past life karma or Purva Sanchit karma. What is a Purva Sanchit karma? Purva Sanchit karma is an accumulated karma which you are going to manifest into this lifetime. The karma which you have brought into this life from the previous lives is a Purva Punya karma. This karma is a good karma. Okay. 5th house is also one of the Dharma Trikona houses. House number 1, 5 and 9 are Dharma Trikona houses. And these are the houses which help us to evolve. The interesting thing about the Dharma Trikona houses are, these are the houses 1, 5, 9 are the houses which help you, and these are the houses which are responsible to change your destiny. You can change your destiny with the help of house number 1, which is your body. If you don't have your body, nothing matters. So this body, then the intelligence, and then the higher beliefs, ideals, and positivity and optimism. With the help of these three, you can change your destiny. 5th house is also the 11th from the 7th house of marriage. So gains of the marriage can also be seen from the 5th house. 5th house is not only love and romance, it is also the 11th to the 7th and 12th to the 6th house of delays and difficulties and enmity. That is why 5th house is the house of love and romance. Okay, now we have Venus in the 5th house of the horoscope. Now we are going to discuss about the conjunction of Venus with the 5th house cusp. 5th house is the house of love and romance, and Venus is the planet of love and romance and all the relationship traits. So now Venus is coming into the 5th house of love and romance. So what it shows is this person is romantic. This person is loving, not only in the sense of romantic love, but he has the power to love everybody. I won't say large-hearted, but Venus in the 5th house makes person generous, because the love energy is coming into the love house. So there is that inherent positivity of both these elements is getting conjunct in the 5th house. So these people are very loving and generous. That is what I have observed in my studies. 5th house is the house of creativity, and Venus is the planet of creativity and arts. So when Venus comes into the 5th house, it makes the person creative. It makes the person artistic. It makes the person follow their dreams into the creative pursuits. These people are the people who will work in different areas of the performing art, like stage, theater, drama, acting, painting, and they will be drawn towards the 5th house things of these creative aspects due to the presence of Venus energy into the 5th house. 5th house is also the house of children, and Venus is the planet of creativity, and children are the creations. Children are our creation. We create the children. That's why Shukra is very important when it comes to creation. 5th house is also the house of education, and Venus is the planet of art. So when it comes to education, these people are drawn towards the artistic subjects or the Venusian subjects. Okay, 5th house is also the house of intelligence, and Venus is, if you remember, Venus is the guru of the asuras. So Venus is intelligent. Venus is not dumb. So when the Venus comes into the 5th house, it gives a unique intelligence. This intelligence is not sharp and penetrating like Mercurian or a witty nature like a Mercury, but it is more of a artistic, and it has that flavor of Venus. These people always want to lead. These people always want to showcase their talent. They always want to express themselves. And all these things can be seen when Venus in the 5th house of the horoscope. From the 5th house, Venus also aspects the 11th house. 11th house is the house of gains. And in 12 houses of the horoscope, there is only one house which is the house of gains. If you look at the wealth can be seen from the 11th house, 2nd house, 6th house. Friends can be seen from the 2nd house and 11th house, and so on. Fortune can be seen from the 9th house, 5th house, 11th house, ascendant. But Labha can only be seen from the 11th house, from the ascendant. There is only one Labhasthan. Okay. Even for the Karmasthan, 10th house is the Karmasthan, 6th house is also the house of repetitive action. This is kind of a karma. Okay, but Labasthan, there is only one Labasthan, and that is unique. So when the benefic planet like Venus is aspecting the 11th house from the 5th house, so when Venus aspects the 11th house of the horoscope from the 5th house, what it shows is a person will have gains through their artistic talents. The person will have networking and connections with the larger organizations, and overall their social circle will be dependent upon their artistic talents and their friendly and loving and generous nature. So yes, this was Venus as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. But if you are starting into Vedic astrology, I have one playlist called Must Have. I recommend you to go and watch that playlist. I will put it as an end screen. If you are looking for the effects of different ascendants, I have a different playlist for ascendants. In this playlist, you will see all the 12 ascendants and what are the foundation of that horoscope. So these ascendants give you the foundation. Then you will put Rashis, planets, nakshatras, lordships, and all those things will come up later. But as a foundation, what are the effects of these ascendant? You can see that into this ascendant playlist. So I recommend you to go and watch these two playlists. Sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.